I'm Dustin, Saracini, sports reporter for the Big Purple Couch, and we're actually on set of the new movie Tapped. I have Krzysztof Soszynski and Cody Hackman here. First of all, Krzysztof, I really want to understand, where did you get the nickname, the Polish Experiment?
It all started back when I first started training for mixed martial arts. I was a really big boy. I was about 285 pounds or so, very muscular. I've been doing a lot of professional wrestling at the time. So when I came into a jiu-jitsu class, the boys started calling me the Experiment because of my size and my ability of having really good cardio. You know, when you start training in jiu-jitsu, your cardio kind of goes out the window pretty quickly because you're not sure what you're doing. But because I've been doing a lot of training before, a lot of professional wrestling before, a lot of different cardio stuff, I was really good at it. I picked it up pretty quickly. And then when they found out I was Polish, hence the Polish Experiment was born. So that's how it all started.
And you are on The Ultimate Fighter Season 8. Is there a fight that you could pick out that you will always remember?
From that season?
Yeah. From that season.
I think me losing to Vinny Magahelis to make it to the finals. It was a really tough loss. I really was hoping to make it to the finals. I know that every time I meet a lot of people who watch that season, they were saying, you know, we picked you to win the fight, and you know, I was kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't get a chance to fight for that title of Ultimate Fighter Season 8 winner. So it was a little disappointing, but it was a lesson learned, and I moved on and I made it into the UFC. 4 years later, I'm still there, and yeah, it's going awesome.
And you have a big fight coming up against Ednaldo Oliveira on December 15th. Can you talk about that and what it means to you to come away with the win?
You know, it's gonna be a great fight. 6'7" guy, nice and tall. You know, a striker, which is what I like. I love to go in there against other strikers, trying to put on a show. The chances of me, this being my very last fight, are very good, and I would love to get the W, because it would be, if it is my very last fight, I want to walk away with a W. So it's very important to me.
Right,
I'm training really hard.
Right, I'm sure it's going to be a very emotional fight. And I want to switch gears with you guys right now and actually talk about the movie that's coming up, Tapped. Can you tell me what the movie is all about, either one of you guys?
Start with me? Okay. No, you know, Tapped's a great story. You know, it's kind of the Karate Kid, that retro fact stepping into MMA, and you know, this guy is the antagonist here that kills my parents, and the movie has a great story to it. You know, you're watching it, and all of a sudden, you know, something happens. The whole movie kind of goes like this, you know, and it actually happens a couple times, and so yeah, no, it's exciting, and it's pretty damn scary going up against this guy, even though it is acting. Took a few shots today, just wanted to say. He thought it was funny, but I didn't think it was funny.
Is that why you got the cut there?
Yeah, well, this is just makeup. This is just makeup, but you want to see my ribs? It's probably a little bit real, so.
Any spoilers you guys can give me?
Any spoilers? Well, like any good story, you know, I'm pretty sure everybody knows that, you know, the good guy always comes out ahead, you know, in these kind of movies. But you know, we try to make it look really legit. We want to make it look like that authenticity of MMA, and you know, it's not the UFC. It's a little underground stuff, but we still want to make sure that the moves are right, that the fans who are MMA fans can come to this movie and say, oh yeah, you know, that actually does look legit. There's no crazy big huge throws and slams and over the top stuff. It's real MMA, what you would normally see in a UFC event or any other event that you go to, Bellator or whatever. We kind of want to take that and bring it into this movie as well.
Right. And the set honestly looks unreal, guys. Is there a reason why you picked London to film?
Well, you know, originally I met the director in Los Angeles, supposed to be shot there. The director is Canadian, Alan Unger. He's a very talented guy, and we wanted to shoot in Toronto, his hometown. Actually, wanted to bring it back from LA, and I actually had him down for Thanksgiving, and you know, he just loved London, and this movie takes place in Michigan, like Detroit, and there's some parts of London that looks like Michigan and Detroit. I'm sure there is in Toronto too, and also there's a business side to it. You know, there's these tax grants that you get when you do a movie, and because so many movies are shot in Toronto all the time, is a good way to, you know, get some extra, you know, credits and stuff like that into a city that's never really had a big film shot in it before. Yeah.
And I read somewhere that you're not the only MMA fighter in the movie. Is there anybody else?
No, absolutely. Lyoto Machida makes an appearance. Sam Stel make an appearance. Special guest appearance by Anderson Silva. I mean, we have a lot of MMA talent in here. Yves Levine is the UFC referee, and he's refereeing all our fights here in the cage. So no, a lot of MMA talent. A lot of guys who actually have MMA have the ability to fight MMA are in this movie, which is great. So we don't have to teach them the moves. You know what I mean? It just comes natural. So it's gonna be awesome.
Awesome. And when is it coming out? When can we watch this?
It's looking like 2013, so early next year, and so we're all excited.
Gonna enjoy it. Yeah, watching ourselves go toe to toe. Yeah, a little bit of popcorn. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, check out Tapped. Is there anything else you guys wanted to say before we head out here?
Hi, Mom. I'm just kidding.
If anybody's out there and wants to come out and be on the set and be part of our great crowd, Monday's our last day filming these fights. So if anybody wants to come out on Monday and you're away from noon all the way up until midnight to film the last scenes, you guys can be in the crowd and see what it's all about.
All right, awesome. Thanks for having me, guys.
Sounds good. Nice to meet you.
Thanks for watching. I'm Dustin, Saracini, sports reporter for the Big Purple Couch.